Shalom family, welcome to Ancestral Nutrition with Mambootilia. Today I want us to talk about the 12 cell salt. It's actually not 20. Sorry. It's actually 13, because Jacob had 13 children, so it's actually 13. And it goes by from the first to the 12, they talk about how the importance of them. And also the 13th, which is gold, even though it's is the last born, but is sufficient. You don't take it in, you just you wear it. You can eat gold, certain, made with gold, but those gold beef and beef covered with gold and all those stuff, you can do that, but wearing the gold is like you have to wear that one out versus have it inserted into you, if you know what I mean, because it's kind of off a little bit. But thank you guys for tuning in and listening. I'll try to bring more videos. I was trying to do so more often, but the Most High told me to kind of sit down for a bit, I guess the way I wanted to present the information to you wasn't the way he wanted, so he wanted me to wait. So now I have a better idea of how to present this information to you. So I'm going to read from this book, and also I'm going to give you my views on it. So biochemistry means that chemistry of life, or the union of inorganic and organic substance whereby new compounds are found. And its relation to so-called disease, this system uses the inorganic salts known as cell salt or tissue builders. So cell salts are known also as tissue builders. So in here, they have an example which makes sense. Like a shadow cannot be removed by chemicals. And so there's nothing there to be removed, right? When you thinking about a shadow. And then also it's the same thing with when you have a so-called disease, because it's a deficiency, so there's nothing to remove. You can't remove something, you have to add something to it. Just like with the shadow, in order for you to remove the shadow, you would have to turn on the light. So in order to be sufficient with to remove the deficiency, you would have to add the substance that your body needs, right? Okay, so the 12 cell salts are very interesting. You guys will find that out later, but it's really interesting. I'm really excited about it. The cell salts are found in all foods, which is very important. So what I'm going to do later on after this video, I'm going to do each cell salt. I want to do at least about 20 minutes, or maybe 15 to 20 minutes of for each cell salt, so you guys can kind of get an understanding of it, and then also so you'll be able to get the type of food that you need to add more of. And then after that series, I want to talk to you about how you can tell when someone is deficient of those cell salt by looking at their faces and the shape, how they talk and stuff like that. Okay. Having learned that disease is not a thing but a condition due to lack of some inorganic constituent of the blood, it follows naturally that the proper method of cure is to supply the blood with which is lacking. Which makes sense, right? Because right now what the system, the medical system right now is not really going after the problem, the actual problem. So they are fixing, curing the symptoms. They're not really targeting the cause, but they are curing the symptoms, which mean is always going to be there. So all the medication you taking is not really helping you because you're taking it for the wrong things, right? So just so you know, I am not a doctor giving you medical information. So please, this is just my views and my understanding of, holistic information. So, I am a mambo. I do healing and all that stuff. So if you need any information, you would have to get in touch with me via my email address for now, to talk to me, and then I can talk to you and see how I can help you. But I am not giving you any medical information. I'm just simply, explaining to you how some of these things works, right? So now, esoteric chemistry, right? We heard in the nation, we have been hearing about the word esoteric a lot, right? And so this talk about esoteric chemistry. In this strenuous age of reconstruction, while God's creation compound are forming a new physical regeneration should strive by every mean within their reach to build a new tissue, nerve fluid, and brain cell. These literally making new bottles for the new wine. For be it known to all men that the word wine, as used in scriptures, mean blood when used in connection with men. So I'm sure you guys been hearing Big Levi use the word wine a lot, bread and wine, which mean body, the blood and body, of course. So you know that. It also means the sap of trees and juice of vegetables or fruit. Okay. Okay, so, and it says here, Galilee mean a circle of water or fluid. Galilee means the circle of water or fluid. Interesting. A circulatory system. Kind of means a dividing place, the lung. In the creek, a place of reeds or cell or of lung that vibrates sounds. Interesting, right? So let's see here. Here they talk about biochemists have shown that food does not form blood, but simply furnish the mineral base by setting free the inorganic or cell salt contained in all foodstuff, right? So I think Big Levi had talked about this, how when you're eating meat, you're not eating the blood. Once the blood is gone, it's gone. So all the stuff that you hear, about, not eating meat and all that stuff, I would really be careful about that, because the Most High has given us a diet, and if we stick to that diet, we'll be okay. If we start to become like the Gentiles and start to remove things from our diet, then that's when we get in trouble. So I would suggest that you go in Leviticus and read, I think it's from 12, 13, maybe 11. You should read that and find out what it is that you're supposed to eat, because all those vegan, vegetarian, keto, and all those diet, they're not part of our Father's making or suggestion for us. So we have to make sure that we take what He wants us to eat, He wants us to eat, right? Okay, so he says something here. Air was called water or the pure sea, viz. Virgin Mar Y, right? Virgin Mar Y, Mary. So we see how water is changed into wine, blood, every moment. in the new age, we will need perfect bodies to correspond with the higher vibration or motion of the new blood, for old bodies cannot contain the new wine. Okay, so you guys hear the brothers, Big Judah, Abdullah Seer, you hear what's his name? D'Angelo Bravo. They talk about elevation, vibrating higher, and that when the new world, that when for us to get to the new place, to be in that new system, our bodies have to be intact, right? So our bodies have to be renewed. So we have to put the right thing into our bodies. So when we do get to that level, our blood will be purified and everything, so that body will be able to handle the new system. Because right now we have an old system, and the old system is crumbling. It's the same thing that's happening to the world right now. The old system of the Gentile is crumbling. So it would not be able to hold the new system that's coming. So it have to be totally be destroyed. And that's why you see those things are happening. All praises to the Most High. And okay, so another etymological statement typifying the same truth reads, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth," i.e., a new mind and new body. See, they talk about new, because we are moving towards the new world, the new world order, which is the Most High's new world order, not what they talking about now. But so that means everything have to be new. So we have to be in tune. We have to be renewed. And that means that we have to go back to basic, eating the right things and adding the right things to our bodies in order for us to be able to elevate higher enough, vibrate a higher level, so we can accept and understand the information that the Most High is just trying to give us. Because it's important that we know that we get the information, because if we don't, there goes the neighborhood, right? Okay, biochemistry may well say, I don't want to say that guy's name, but to the sick lying on their back, I bring help, and to the strong upright man, I bring more needed help. To be grouchy, cross-irritated, despondent, or easily discouraged is prima facie evidence that the fluid of the stomach, liver, and brain are not vibrating at normal rate, the rate that result in equilibrium or health. So if you're not eating the right thing, so your stomach is not vibrating in the level that it needs to stay healthy, right? So if you notice, everything we've been talking about, you've been hearing, is about vibrating higher, being at a higher level, and not letting people take your energy. Those things are all important, because in order for the body to be at a good place, at a good vibration, a higher vibration, it's important that you take care of your inside as well as the outside, because once you take care of your inside, it would come out. People would see it, right? Like, for example, bad breath, right? Or a bad, when you have body odor. You have body odor because of, things that's going on the inside. So your body odor is the symptom, is telling you something is wrong. We'll touch on that. I'll tell you how you can remove bad breath. You can remove body odors, because right now I'm allergic to deodorant. It doesn't matter what type of deodorant, whether it's natural or whatever, I can't wear it. It doesn't matter what it is. I can't put anything under my arm. So I had to work really hard to figure out what I can do to make sure that I don't have to wear deodorant. So now I don't wear deodorant. I don't have bad breath. I don't wear deodorant because I'm taking care of my inside, you know? So when you take care of your inside, you know, it comes out on the outside, lets you know how your body's doing, right? So we'll talk about that another time. Okay, so health cannot be qualified, i.e., poor health or good health. So there's no such thing as poor health or good health, right? There must be either health or dishealth, ease or disease. So for me, in other words, it's like you have to be at ease. Like your health have to be ease. You know, you have to be at ease or dis-ease. Like, you know, you're not at ease. And the reason why you're not at ease is because you have spirits, you know, because every illness, whether is you have an acid reflux, whatever it is a spirit, is a whether it's demonic spirit, whatever it is a spirit, because your body is natural. Your body works on energy and it works with spirit. The only thing that energy and, you know, spirit is the only thing that can penetrate your body. So any sickness that comes into your body comes in a form of spirit, you know, demonic energy, whatever, however you want to call it, but that's how it comes into your body. Therefore, it creates a dis-ease for you inside of you where you uncomfortable, right? But when you're able to remove that, right, then you start to be at ease. So there's no such thing as bad health or good health. You just have to remove the stuff, that energy, and then put what needs to be in that position. So because once you remove something, you have to put something in it. So whatever you put in there can be bad for your body, can be good for your body, but there's no such thing as, you know, bad this, good that. It's just how it is presented and how it enters your body. And most of the diseases they not. I wouldn't say look at them as bad, because they telling you something is going on with your body that you need to do something about it, right? Because we know that everything that happened in the spiritual world happens in the physical world. So first in the spiritual world and then the physical world, right? So the same thing, everything that's happening inside your body comes out. First it starts inside and then it comes out to present itself to you. Yeah. So we do not say poor ease or good ease, right? We say ease or dis-ease. So not at ease or not at ease, right? I mean, it is what it is. A sufficient amount of cell salt of the body properly combined and taken as food, not supplied to cure some ache, pain, or form of blood that materialize in healthy fluid, flesh, and bone tissue. We should take the tissue cell salt as one use health food, not simply to change not health to health, but to keep the rate of blood vibration and the tone of health all the time. So when you take those cell salt, what they do is they keep your blood at a vibrate at a high level, at a balanced level, where you able to continue living without pain and all the craziness. Because once you don't have that, then I'm telling you, once you start learning about your cell salt and you learn about your body will start speaking to you and start telling you exactly what it is that you need, when you need it, and how you should provide it to the body, right? Okay, so natural man or natural thing must be raised from the level of nature to supernatural in order to realize new concept that lie with waiting for recognition above the solar plexus that is above the animal or natural man. The positive pole of being must be lifted up from the kingdom of earth, animal desire below the solar plexus to the pineal gland, which connects the cerebellum, the temple of the spiritual ego. And ego, ego, in Latin means I. Interesting, ego, which mean I, right? But it says ego instead of ego, right? With the optic thalamus, the third eye, which is the first eye. We know that the first eye. So this gonna let you guys know how connected everything are. Our third eye, or the food that we eat, how we are connected. Our astrology signs are connected to us, and they connected back to the 13 kids of Jacob. It's really amazing and fascinating. So I just hope that you guys bear with me and go with me on this ride, because we will learn this together. And if you have any information, like I said, please share. And let me know what you think. Let me know, maybe you have some things that you want to learn about, that you want me to do. I also want to add little, did you know things, a little tidbit here and there, like 1 minute, maybe 2 minute little things to do for you while you wait, certain like stuff like that, just so we can have a little fun. Okay. Each sign of the zodiac is represented by the 12 function of the body and the position of the sun at birth. They're pretty important, huh? I think that's pretty cool. Okay. So we have the first sign we're going to talk about is Aries, right? Aries is really interesting. They said Aries, in ancient lore, Aries was known as the lamb of God, or God, which represent the head of or brain. So Aries represent the brain, right? So since Aries represent the brain, Okay. Since Aries represent the brain, let's see. So the mineral that needs to be is potassium phosphate, is called kali phos. So that's the cell salt that people who Aries, who was born between March 21st and April 19, that's the cell salt that they need. And Aries represent God, the Godites in the Bible, the seventh son of Jacob, which mean armed and prepared. This is said when in trouble or in danger, keep your head. In the New Testament, Aries represented this disciple, Thomas. This is interesting about the word disciple. Disciple in Latin means is the stipula, which means student. Student, right? So the stipula means student. So it's interesting that they use disciple, I guess disciple is the student, right? Interesting. So thought I'd bring that up. Okay, now the second one is Taurus, right? So Taurus it says high as the heaven where Taurus will soar, high as the heaven where Taurus will, right? And so the sulfate is not sulfate. That's what Taurus misses. That's the cell salt that they need to have most of, right? So a deficiency of not sulfate is the blood. Is always manifested by pain in the back, head, sometimes extending down the spine. So I want to, in the liver, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that. I don't really want to focus on, the problem. I just want to put the cell salts out there and then talk to you guys later about about, what they mean and how to get them. So it says here, which interesting, it says that the governing planet is Venus, gems is moss, agate, excuse me, and emerald. Astral colors, red and lemon yellow. In the Bible, Taurus represent Asher, the eighth son of Jacob, mean blessedness or happiness. And the symbol, okay, so the disciple, again, the discipula, and which is a student, is Thaddeus, meaning firmness or led by love. Interesting, right? That's pretty cool. Let me see. I want to make sure that I did that for it. Oh, Thomas, Aries people are naturally doubters. Oh, natural doubters until they figure a thing out for themselves. So basically, Thomas, that's what Aries peoples are, right? So the third one is Gemini, right? So Gemini is Kali Ma, right? Kali Ma. So let's see, and it is in the Bible. It represents Issachar, the ninth son of Jacob, and means prize, reward, or recompense. And the symbol, the New Testament Gemini correspond with the disciple Judas. And disciple again, discipula, which means student, which means service or necessity. Really interesting. This is really fun. Okay, so now we have Cancer. Cancer is, let's see, where is Cancer? Oh, cow flow. That's Cancer. And let's see. It says here, okay, so represent the 10th son of Jacob is Zebulun, and it means dwelling place or habitation. Matthew is the disciple, and that's for that. And the next one, Grand Man, Circle of Beasts, that is Leo. It is magnesium phosphate. So Leo is the 11th son, 11th child of Jacob. Is actually not a son. It's 11th child of Jacob, and you know who that is? Dana. That's Dina or Dana. It's Dinah. Not Dana. Dina or Dinah present Leo and mean judge. Simon is the Leo disciple. Again, stipula, student. I'll talk to you guys about the the gem is ruby and diamond, color red and green. That's for Leo. Let me see if I did that for the Taurus. Cancer. Cancer was their colors: emerald, black, onyx, astral colors, green, and russet brown. So I'm trying to remember to do that. Virgo is really interesting. I'm a Virgo, by the way, but Virgo is very interesting. Virgo is Kali soft, and Virgo is governed by Mercury. Gem is pink jasmine and hyacinth, I think. Hyacinth. Astral colors, gold and black. And Virgo represent Joseph, the 12th son of Jacob, and means to increase power or son of the right hand. The disciple is Bartholomew in the Bible, which is kind of fun. Okay, the second one, not the second one, the next one is Libra. here, Libra is sodium or neutral sulfate. And the Libra is, this is interesting. I wanted to read this, but let me finish with this. The Libra. So the Libra is the sun that entered the September 27th and remain on October 23rd. Venus, diamond and opal colors, black and crimson and light blue. Libra is an air sign, and Libra represent Reuben, the first son of Jacob. Reuben means vision of the sun, and the disciple is Peter. I wanted to read this, right? So what they saying here is that when you don't have those cell salt, when you're deficient of the of this particular cell salt, but if you deficient of this particular one and some other one as well, but this one in particular, they said hate, envy, criticism, jealousy, competition, selfishness, war, suicide, and murder are largely caused by acid condition, right? So acids, right, of the blood. So when you have too much acid in the blood, those are the spirit that are attracted to you, right? Interesting. Hate, envy, criticism, jealousy, competition, selfishness, war, suicide, and murder are largely, of the blood, producing changes by chemical poison and irritation to the brain cell, the key upon which souls play divine harmony. Wow, or play fantastic tricks before high heaven, according to the arrangement of chemical molecule and the wondrous laboratory of the soul. Wow, this is really important. I wanted to read that because I felt like that's something that we needed to know, right? Now the next one is Scorpio. Scorpio, and white eagle they call it, may seem a very long journey to one who has not learned the science of patience or realized the time of illusion or physical sense. Wow. So I wanted to read this because it's really important. The zodiac sign, Scorpio, is represented in human material organism by the sexual function, right? The esoteric meaning of sex is based on mathematics, right? Mathematics. So basically, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I need to slow down a little bit. But basically, what they say in the exoterics of the meaning of sex is not the same what the esoteric meaning. The esoteric meaning of sex is different from the exoteric meaning of sex, right? So the esoteric meaning of sex is based in mathematics, the body being the mathematical fact. Sex is syncreps means 6 days of creation. Simply mean that all creation or formation from self-existence, substance is by and through the operation of sex principle, the only principle. 3 means male, father, the spirit of the male and son. But we know that the spirit is a woman. The Holy Spirit is a woman. So it's not, male and son. Men can't get pregnant. So, but they just Gentile. They always gonna, put it how they want things to be, right? Their way. This Trinity form or constitutes one pole of being, energy or life. The positive pole, the negative pole, female Trinity, female spirit of mother and daughter. Those two threes or trinities produce 6 or sex, the operation of which is the cause of all manifestation. Those who understand fully realize the truth of the New Testament statement, there is no other name under heaven whereby ye may be saved. materialize and sustain, expect through Jesus Christ and Him crucified. By tracing the word Jesus and crucify also Christ to their roots, a wonderful world of truth appear to the understanding. So we already know that they, added their little stuff to it, but it's interesting that sex doesn't mean what everybody's thinking it means. Also, it does some in some aspect, but it's not totally, that. I don't know. You guys got it. Okay, so Scorpio is Simeon. It represents Simeon, the second son of Jacob. Simeon mean hear and obey. And the disciple, the stipula, the disciple is Andrew. To create or ascend. Right. Okay. So now we have the Sagittarius. November 27 to December 22nd to December 21st. Silica is the cell salt. Let's see. Okay, govern Jupiter. Okay, diamond and turquoise, color gold, red and green. Sagittarius is fire. Is a fire sign represent in Bible. Okay, so Sagittarius is a fire sign. It represents Levi. What does Levi have to do with fire? Lighting candle matches. I'm just kidding. It's fascinating because everything is tied in, The third son of Jacob, meaning join or associated. Join or associated. Interesting. And so they really specified the disciple James. It's not the same James. They said James, son of Alphaeus. James, the son of Alphaeus. So that's Sagittarius. Silica. Capricorn, the goat. Capricorn, the goat. Lime sulfate. Okay. So Capricorn, gems are white, onyx, and moonstone. The astral colors are garnet, brown, silver, gray, and black. Capricorn is the earth sign. Capricorn represents Judah, the fourth sign of Jacob, and means the praise of the Lord. The praise of the Lord. Wow. With the disciple, John. Aquarius, son of men, Aquarius. Aquarius is sodium chloride. Oh, it's neutral phosphate. Okay, so Dan, the fifth son of Jacob, mean judgment or he that judges. And Aquarius respond with the disciple James. Uranus, the planet known as the son of heaven, is now an Aquarius, sign of the son of men, and will remain until October 29th. 1919. Oh, that was a while ago, whatever. This one is Pisces. Pisces is Forum Frostate. It is the sixth son of Jacob, Naphtali, which means wrestling of God. Symbol Pisces. Native worry, fret because they cannot do more for their friends or those in trouble. So that is Pisces, right? And then the last one is Benjamin, which is goal. Benjamin, he is the 13th son of Jacob. Now I want to go back to Gemini because I want to I want to read something on Gemini because Gemini is very important that we talk about that. And then after that, I'm gonna end this video, and then we're going to then I'll have my next video will be breaking down the signs about the cell salt, what the cell salt mean, and what you can do to get the cell salt to how you can attain the cell salt, because they have bottles where you can buy them, but you can get them in food because you can't really trust them. So just get them in food. I'll talk to you about the food that you'll need to get the cell salts. But I want to talk to you guys about Gemini right quickly before I end this video, because Gemini is what governing America, right? Is the what they use to govern America. I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding Gemini, but there is Gemini. So this is the thing, right? So I want to read this. So they said Gemini terms referred to above do not manifest. Gemini means twin. Gemini is the sign which govern the United States. The astral colors of Gemini are red, white, and blue. While those who made that's what the guy is saying. They always trying to make excuses for themselves. Who made our first flag, and those are the colors, personally knew nothing of astrology. They said they didn't know anything about astrology. I think it's a lie. Yet the cosmic laws work its will to give America the red, white, and blue. Mercury is the governing planet of Gemini. The gem beryl, aquamarine, and dark blue stones. And by the Bible, alchemy, the Gemini represent Issachar, the nice son of Jacob, and it means price, reward, and represent. We talked about that already. So it's interesting. Okay, so here it says Judas, which means service and necessity. The perverted idea of an ignorant, dark-eyed priesthood made service in necessity infamous by a literal rendering of the alchemical symbol. But during the present Aquarian age, the Judah symbol will be understood, and the disciple of service will no longer have to submit the third degree method. Wow, this is deep. And just so you guys know that when they give you the information at the end about who they represent as far as the children of Jacob, when they have where they put the children of Jacob, it represent, they have alchemy. They have the word alchemy there, right? Because the truth is, everything is alchemy. You doing, yeah. It says in the Bible, alchemy. So everything is that. So the book is called Relations of the Mineral Salts of the Body to the Sign of the Zodiac. Okay? So this is really interesting too. Quickly, is that they have this thing called they have something in the front, and it shows you where the signs are. South, you have Capricorn. And if I'm south is here and I'm going this way, so when you go that way is west, and then north, down is north, and then east, right? So then I'm starting from north going this way, going west. So is Capricorn, you have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, and then you have north where it start with Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, and then you get east there and Pisces and Aquarius. So each sign represent, north, south, east, and west, which is really, really interesting, right? So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on this channel today. And I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any question or any ideas, please feel free to send me questions via my email, and then I'll try to get back to you guys as much as I can. I am working on my website, so things should be ready. And please, I am a Mambo, so if you have any question, let me know. I'll be able to help. Shalom, family.